Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited that you guys are all here tonight. Chelsea and I have been doing this for a while, and we have some special guests with us to hear their stories, and we're just going to share a little bit about what we do, how we got involved in this crazy wrap business, and just so you can hear a little bit about, our journey with It Works and, the products, a little bit about the company. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm Tana Spoulet, for those who don't know me, and we're first going to get started off with the beautiful Natasha. She's over here. I'm going to unmute you, girl, and you're going to share your story with us. So there you go. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I wrote everything down because when I speak English, sometimes I forget my words.
Oh, you're cute.
I'm French, so I sometimes I forget my words. So I'm Natasha. I've been a work from home mom with It Works for 11 months now. I started the business back in December 2016. So I've been with the business for 14 months. It Works, before It Works, I had suffered from anxiety, a lot of anxiety for the last 10 years. And when I had my son, because I'm a mom, my son is 2 years and a half. And it was really hard to go back to work with all the anxiety. And my son didn't sleep until he was like 2 years old. So was horrible, working full time, doing all the running in the morning, running at night, wasn't sleeping at night, and all the stress of not being the mom I wanted to be was like horrible. And I was like, I needed a solution. And this girl that I didn't know, she added me on Facebook, and she was posting stuff about It Works. And I saw that things were working out for her. So I just wrote to her like super depressed on a Friday night in December, and I said, like, how do I do that? Like, how do I open my business like you do? And she sent me her link, and I just opened my business like that on a, like, how do I say, like on a hedge.
Just like on a whim like that. You're just ready.
Yeah, I just said, okay, I'll do it. And I'll decide what I do with that tomorrow. But I needed like this solution because I wasn't, my life, I was running around all the time. I didn't want that for myself or for my family or for like our family. So I just went all in with the business, started in December 2016, went diamond in March 2017, and went double diamond in May 2017. So I went and get those, we used to have like $10,000 bonuses for diamond and $15,000 bonus for double diamond. So I got those and was able to quit my job in April. And it's just been crazy since I started It Works. Like, all of this has been so crazy. Not only did it help me like pay off debt, and I'll be debt free in 2018, so that's pretty awesome because I was 70,000 into debt. Had a house, I have a house, 2 cars, so I'll be able to clear off the 70,000 debt like in 2 years with It Works. It would have taken me like 20 years with my normal job, living paycheck to paycheck. So it's just that it's not only like the money that it brings us, it's also all the personal development that this company brings us, all the relationships we build. Like, I've met some of my best friends with this company online, and now we like talk every day. So it's all of that. It's just been a crazy roller coaster, all of this. And like, I wouldn't imagine my life like without this opportunity. It's been so amazing. Like, the last 14 months, sometimes I feel like I'm living a dream life, and I need to like pinch myself. Okay, this is really my life. Like, I'm full-time working from home, like, and I'm meeting awesome people every day. My job is this. Like, sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around that. I traveled 2 times for work, like in Florida in June and like 2 weeks ago. So it's just been like crazy.
Aw, thanks, Natasha. That's amazing. And you are killing it. Like, you just share what you do, and you love what you do, and you're just, you know, it's amazing when you start a business like this and you had never done anything like this before. Most of us haven't, you know, so it's cool when you have that passion and you just really want to make big changes, how quickly things can change in your life. So thank you for sharing with us. Now, Chelsea, can you share us a little bit of your story with us?
Totally. Yeah. Hey guys. So I am Chelsea Cooper. I am a triple diamond leader with It Works Global. You guys will see what that means here shortly. We will talk about that. I've been with the business since July of 2015. And I was actually traveling around working different marketing events. And I'm actually a former personal trainer and a pageant queen too. So I had never done anything like this. So I was a little apprehensive. And when it came down to it, you know, I was traveling so often. I was missing holidays with my family and I was super depressed about it. So I finally figured, you know, enough is enough. And Tanis, I've actually known her for about 12 years now. And we were actually brought together because of this business, brought back together. So if it weren't for It Works, I wouldn't have seen her again. I mean, hopefully maybe we would have crossed paths, but that just wasn't the case at the time. So unfortunately, I just was getting really burnt out at my other job, and she reached out to me, and for 7 months, you know, I was like, okay, like, what is this? Like, I would either change the subject with her or just say, you know, okay, well, it's probably not for me. I never thought that this business is what it is. I always thought that you had to be a salesperson. I always thought that, you know, I didn't want to be that person on social media. And when in fact, you don't want to be that person on social media, that late night infomercial guy is what I always say. You want to be the person that puts helping others in the front line of your business. And I don't know if that's just something that's kind of been embedded in me since I was a young kid. My grandmother, my mom, they've always been very big into philanthropy and giving back. And that's something that was big with pageantry and myself. So whenever I started this business, I was just like, okay, like, I'm going to go all in. So it took me 7 months of watching, and then I educated myself, and I was like, finally, you know, things are just kind of not where I want it to be in my life. I didn't really have what I wanted to show for turning 30 this year. And I know 30 is not old, but I wanted more out of life. So I finally just jumped in and I did it. And I hit the ground running, no plan B. 8 months later, I was able to say goodbye to my event management jobs and things like that. And I stayed home. I have not missed a holiday since. So it's been a huge, huge blessing. My handsome also works the business with me, and we just tag team this together, and it's so much fun, so much positivity. My life has drastically changed, and I fully paid off all of my debt last year. Yeah, so it was 5 figures worth of debt that I paid off, and then I earned $82,000 in bonuses. So it's crazy, and you don't really know until you know, and until you do this, and you learn as you go. Biggest blessing ever. So little snippet about me.
Oh, that's awesome, Chelsea. And you know what? It's sometimes you just have to be ready, right? I know for me, and I'll share my story a little bit. You know, I never expected I'd be doing anything like this, you know, so thank you. And I love how all our stories are so different. Next up is Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Oh,
Hey.
you muted yourself. Yay! Guys.
Hey, so my name is Michelle Medeiros. I'm a double diamond. And I was enrolled by Chelsea, who you just heard speak. And she also messaged me for probably 7 or 8 months before I decided to do anything. In fact, I never even responded to her at all. I just ignored her. But then I would ask her weird questions here and there about totally unrelated topics. But yeah, so I think a lot of us start off that way. So it is what it is. But okay, so when I first got started, I actually do have a history with network marketing. This is my 4th network marketing company. I had done 3 prior to this, one when I was 19, and then one at 21 and one at 22 or 23. But so I kind of thought that I was done with all of that because I had never really found success with any of them. So I kind of was done. But I was a single mom with a infant, and I was in nursing school full time, and I was working full time at the hospital overnights. So I would go to work at night. I would get off in the morning. I would go home, take a shower, try to sleep for an hour, get up, go to class, and be in class for 5 or 6 hours, get off, take a nap, hug my baby, drop him off at my mom's house, and go back to work. And life sucked. So it was really hard. And there was this one day when we had like a holiday off from school, like President's Day or something, I can't remember. And I was bathing my son, and he was like 15 months old, I guess. And bath time is a lot of fun. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are parents, but when you have a kid that age, bath time is a lot of fun. It's like splashing and laughing and giggling and bubbles, and just, it's fun, right? And I started crying because I could not remember the last time I was the one that bathed him. It was always a sitter or my mom or somebody else, but it wasn't me, right? I wasn't the one putting him to bed and kissing him goodnight. I wasn't the one bathing him. And that was really, really hard to realize. So that was the day that I ended up messaging Chelsea out of nowhere and just said, do you think that I could make just an extra $500 a month to be able to cut back one shift a week? If I could do that, then I could be able to bathe Asher and put him to bed one night a week. And that would be okay for me until I graduated nursing school. And she was like, yeah, totally. So she helped me out, and took me a couple of months. But I guess in month 5 is when I hit that goal of $500 a month. Everybody has their own pace, but if you can do it while you're in nursing school full-time and working full-time and being a single parent, anybody can do it. It just takes a little bit of devotion and enthusiasm. That's it. So it took me 5 months. I got my goal of $500 a month. Once I saw that and was able to cut back one shift, well, it made me want more. So 2 months later, I double promoted, and I skipped Emerald. You'll hear about that later, and went Diamond. Diamond is an average of $2,000 a month. We'll go over that in a little bit, I guess. But that allowed me to quit my job. So I was able to quit my job 7 months in, focus on school, and tuck my baby in every night. The month after I promoted to Diamond, I promoted to Double Diamond. During those 2 months, I earned $40,000 in bonuses. I graduated from nursing school the next month and stood at my pinning ceremony knowing that I was going to take an entire year off with my little boy because I missed a lot. So this business has given me so much, not just financially, although that's a massive perk, but personally, the friendships I've made have been unbelievable. The confidence, guys, I would have never gotten on this thing and talked when I first joined. I've stood on stage and talked now. It's crazy. Leadership skills, management skills, like it's endless, the possibilities and the things that you learn and earn from this business.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. I love your story. I mean, I love all your stories, but you know, it's something so special about, you know, whether you're a single parent or, you know, you're going through troubles in life, which I think all of us have, you know, whatever we're dealing with. I just love hearing your story. It hits the the tears in there, right? So thank you for sharing. Alyssa, my dear, I'm gonna unmute you. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, girl.
Hi. So my name's Alyssa. I am an executive leader with It Works. It's been about 2 years. I am completely different end of the spectrum from these ladies on why I joined. I was a customer first. I lasted about 3 weeks as a customer. I fell in love with the greens. They changed my life. They changed my perspective. They gave me more energy. And it wasn't just all about the wraps like everyone does talk about. It was the greens for me. So I became a distributor on top of just loving the products. I needed to pay off this furniture debt I had just gotten, and that was my driving goal for the first year was I just need to pay off my furniture debt and I'll see where this goes. I currently have a full-time job. I was working part-time at Tim Hortons. I was helping my boyfriend with his business. So there was a lot going on. I just got to quit Tim Hortons because this business is now getting me to where I want to be. So it's super exciting. I did want to keep this short and sweet for everybody, but I've also, you know, have got so many great friendships with this business. I've met so many different people. Just recently I met people from all over the world just from this business. And on top of everything else, it helps me grow. I wasn't a person who was outgoing and wanted to talk to you about everything. Now I'm someone who is like, hey, do you want to talk about this? And I'll walk up to some random person and have a conversation with them just about their life. That wasn't something I could have done 2-3 years ago. So that's just my story.
That's awesome, Melissa. And I love all of you guys have changed so much and have grown so much. And, people's goals change too. Like I know you, when you started, you were a customer and now you went to Florida and now you have bigger goals now, right? But it's so cool how everybody joins this business for different reasons. And I love that, you fell in love with the products first, because a lot of us hadn't even tried the products when we started. I know I hadn't. So I love when a lot of our customers switch over to distributors, because they're like, hey, like I'm using the products anyway, might as well make some money too and help people, right? It's a win-win. So thank you for sharing your story, Alyssa.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Thank you. Now, next up is Tara. Oh, where'd she go? There she is. Hey, Tara, are you there?
I'm here. Sorry, my computer was about to die,
Oh,
so I had to make sure it was like, my plug wasn't plugged in. I was like, oh, that's a good way to get out, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You wouldn't do that.
Well, I actually, anyone that knows me, I'm actually like very, very outgoing, but I'm so nervous right now. It's not even funny. All right. So anyway, oh gosh, I know. So, so anyway, my name is Tara. I've been with It Works about a year now. I am Ruby leader, running for Black Diamond, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Anyway, so my story is completely different from everyone's. I joined, honestly, for the value of my own time. That is actually really why I joined. And my why has actually changed, especially in the last couple of months. Anyone that knows me personally, now I really need this business. And for me, I joined because I'm a spa owner. I own a spa. I own a skincare spa and massage spa right in my state. And I work 12 to 14 hours a day. And I am not even kidding you. That is crazy to even wrap your brain around. But for example, today I had 12 clients. And anyone that says that they can't do this business can. And for me, I joined for the value of my own time. I work in between my clients. And when I lost both my parents at a very young age, and I lost my mom a couple years ago. And after I lost my mom is when I really the wheel started to turn. I was like, I'm going to try not to cry. I was like, I can't do this every single day. Working 12 to 14 hours a day and not coming home and seeing my family. It's I needed something where I felt like I had more self-worth. And to be able to come home and to be able to see my husband, to be able to see my son, and life just goes like that. My mom died when she was 55 years old. And my dad was only 48. And it's you never know. And so from that moment, it lit a fire underneath my soul that I can't even explain, because I was as much as I love what I do, I knew I was meant for this world. I was meant for a purpose, and to be able to share and to be able to show my passion, to be able to truly help people no matter what it is. And I knew I just had to start running, and that's exactly what I did. And I met Tanis a few years ago. And, at the time, it just wasn't the right time with everything. And now when I joined her, and I haven't even looked back. And I am so excited, because I actually just signed my last lease. And I can honestly say that, my last lease at my spa, because I have an end date. And I will be completely out of my spa by the time of August 2019, because I can honestly say my It Works business will oversee my spa. And that's hard to even think, because people talk about the kit of joining for $99. My spa that I just got in cost me $35,000 just to set up. Yeah. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm really excited, and helping people is my passion.
Aw, thanks, Tara. And I love that. Like I said, I love that we all have such different stories. And all the ladies sharing tonight, they all wanted to, pop on and, just share a little bit about why they started. And I really appreciate all you guys sharing your stories, because I know it can be hard sometimes, right? I mean, so I really appreciate you guys all coming on. Hey, Danielle. Oh, I keep thinking there we go. Are you unmuted? You're unmuting yourself. Okay. I'm unmuting you. Why isn't it unmuting? Can you unmute yourself? There we go. Yay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys. Hey, y'all. My name is Danielle, and I am I originally am from a small town in Florida. Some of you guys are from there too. And I moved to, yep, Cassandra. But I moved to Indiana about 2.5 years ago. Me and my fiance moved to Indiana. It was a big, big life change because I didn't know a whole lot of people up here, and some of his family was up here. So I completely moved 1,000 miles away from all of the majority of my family and my friends. So it was something that I wanted, but it was a big, complete life change. And little did I know, a little bit later, another big life change would be coming, and the business came in. But a little background before the business came in, I was always like put into me that I should always have a job and always be working. I got a job as soon as I could have a job, I got a job at 16. And growing up, my dad was always working. He made sure he could support his family and take care of the family. But then we sacrificed other ways because he was always gone. And I'm sorry.
Oh.
Growing up, I didn't see him very often because of the fact, and he missed out on a lot. This wasn't so sad. He missed out on a lot because of the fact. And I understand why he did it, but he wasn't there for things throughout me growing up. And from that point, this was at a young age, before I was even a teenager, I had put it in myself that I'm like, when I have a relationship, when I have a family and I get married and start having kids, I don't want that. I want us to be my family to be there for everything. I don't want my kids to think, well, why is dad not here? Why is he always working? Why is he missing everything? Because I knew how it felt, so I didn't want that for my kids. I didn't know how I was going to have that happen where we didn't have to miss anything, but little did I know something was going to come in where it would. And so the business fell in about a year ago, and well, it was before a year, but I kept putting it off. My friend that was in the business, she's no longer in the business anymore, but she kept talking. She introduced me to It Works, and I had seen other people doing network marketing businesses, but I'm like, that's not really for me, and I really didn't have any kind of idea about it. I didn't know what it all consisted of, but I'm like, I had all these excuses for why I didn't think it was for me. And it took me about 3 months before I finally was like, I'm ready to do this. And what really got me to the point where I was ready is my fiance and I were always hardly ever seeing each other. He was working night shifts, I was working days. He'd be leaving, I'd be coming home. We'd see each other for maybe a couple hours, and we were working like crazy hours to try to make ends meet just so we had extra money. But it turned out we didn't really get anything to put into savings hardly because it just didn't happen. Stuff came up and we were always spending money on whatever. And I got sick and tired. I'm like, our relationship is suffering. We're not being able to put anything away. We need something else. I'm like, I don't know what, but we need something. Like, we can't keep living this way. And my friend kept talking to me about the business. Several times I would ignore her, like most of us have said we did. And sometimes I would reply back and I'd change the subject or we'd talk about different things. And then one morning, I just woke up. Jake was gone. He was still at an overnight. He hadn't came home yet. And I woke up and there was something in me and I'm like, today's the day. I'm done living this way. I'm sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, working like 60 plus hours a week, never having time to do anything. And so I got up and I'm like, I'm doing this business. I don't know how I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I've never tried a single product, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. And so I grabbed my phone and I went to go message her, and I had a message from her already. It wasn't about joining the business, but she just was saying like, good morning, how are you, or whatever she said. And I'm like, well, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. So I immediately messaged her and I'm like, I'm ready and I'm doing it right now. Give me your website. And then I joined, and this business has been incredible. I've met, many of them are on now, but I've met some amazing people, and I needed this at the time, just not even just for the friendships, but like, we're a huge family. And like I said, I moved 1,000 miles away from all my family and friends, so I still talked to everybody, but it wasn't the same. Like, you have a life, you move away, you don't talk to people as often.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed this for the income, but I didn't know that I needed it for the friendships and the family. We just got back from our conference about a week ago, and I hadn't met any of the girls that I roomed with, and it was amazing, and it felt like we've known each other forever. And I am so glad I went to conference because it was definitely motivational, and I'm so glad I went. When everyone tells you to go to conference, do it, because it's definitely worth it. And that's just, I'm done.
Aw, thanks, Danielle. Aw, I love your story. I mean, we were just chatting earlier, and again, Danielle and I just met in Florida. I mean, I feel like I've known her forever. I feel like I've known everybody forever, the girls I hadn't met, but I didn't know all of your story, you know? So thank you for sharing that about everything, because I know it's hard sometimes, right? So a little bit about me, you guys. I'm a Presidential Diamond. I've been with the company for 3 years. When I started this business, I was at the lowest of the low, like rock bottom. A lot of people don't know this about me because I try and always stay positive in front of people, but I was very lost, depressed, mom, wife, and in Canada, for those who don't know, you get a year for mat leave, right? So we had our daughter, and it's great, you get a year on mat leave, but it was bad because we were getting further and further and more debt. And when you're home with your baby for a year, you really don't want to go back to work after you've been home with them for a year. So, I was coming up at the end of my mat leave, and, my husband and I were fighting lots, and then about near the end of my mat leave, my husband lost his job. So that wasn't good. He ended up getting a job right away. But the crazy thing was I kept seeing this girl on social media doing this crazy wrap business, and I just watched her for a year. I was super skeptical. I was like, what is she doing? I was happy for her because she totally had changed her family's life, but I was watching her, and I was super excited, but I wanted what she had too. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick of not having enough, paying off interest on credit cards every month. Like I said, my husband and I were fighting. We had this little girl, and I was just torn with what we were going to do. So I didn't want to go back to my job. So I remember my husband was out of town. I was like, I'm joining this business, and he knew I was going to do it anyway. And, my husband, I don't want to say he wasn't supportive, but he knew, he knows when I'm determined and when I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But I just said, you know what, I want to try these products. I love helping people. I've always loved helping people. And you know what, I was sick and tired. Like I said, I was like rock bottom, and I needed this so bad for my family, right? And, just like any of these ladies have shared, we all have different stories, but everyone joins this business for a reason. So I literally joined, had no idea what I was doing. No idea. All I knew was I was excited. I wanted to help people. I was consistent, and I was determined to learn and take advice from people who were successful. And, within a couple months, I reached Diamond in Canada. So that's 2,000 US. So that's around 3,300 Canadian. And I got a $10,000 bonus. And then I went double diamond about, how many months later? I don't know. All I know is about 10 months in, I was making 6 figures, okay? And then I went double diamond, and it just was life-changing. And then a few months after that, I went triple diamond. You guys will understand what all that means. But basically, within a year and a half, we were completely debt-free. I had paid off almost $50,000 in debt. I retired my husband. This business completely changed our lives. And, it's great. I talk about the financial part just because that's why I joined. We really needed this. But it's so much more, than that. It's the friendships. It's the freedom. I mean, we stayed an extra week and a bit in Florida. I took our daughter to Disney. We already have another trip planned. My dad is very sick. I can spend time with him. And the freedom of time. I mean, not many people in their early 30s, retire their spouses. And, I worked at a gym. I bartended. I was a server. I did personal training a long time ago. And I just wanted more in my life. And I never thought I'd be doing anything like this, but it's crazy when an opportunity comes along and you just go all in with it. So it's completely changed our lives. And now I just love seeing my team and how it changes their lives. So it's pretty crazy. So I really love everyone sharing their stories. And now we're going to chat a little bit more about our company.
Yeah, do you want to show the party pad? I can just pop that up.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm Chelsea. Sorry, I had two things going at once.
There were two Chelseas.
I know.
I was very excited about that.
The world ain't ready for that. Okay, here we go. Share screen, and it should pop up for you guys. So there.
Awesome.
There. And we'll pop this up. Okay, so let's get started. Sip it, sample it, share it, get paid. All right, so a little history of our business. Just want to go through this pretty quickly. So you guys can see the man with the cool mustache right there. That is Coach Mark and his beautiful wife, Cindy, and their 3 babies and sweet pup. Now, they actually are Coach Mark is a former basketball coach and teacher. They're from Michigan, and they actually started in network marketing, did really well, and decided, hey, why don't we do this for ourselves? So they actually started It Works in 2001. The wrap, as you see, that crazy wrap thing, what we always talk about is our flagship product. Nobody else has this. You can't go to a salon or a spa and get it. It is our flagship product. And that is what we started with, the Ultimate Body Applicator. 2003, more products, more results. We started with our skincare line, and our nutrition line started popping out. Now, mind you, all of our products are plant-based and all natural, which is amazing. So you're really jam-packing yourself and your skin with really awesome nutrients. 2009, we went debt-free in a time where the U.S. was in a recession. So that just says so much about this company, and also the integrity and how they work things in the corporate side of it. So really amazing in 2009. 2010, we started wrapping the map. We expanded in Canada, Australia, and 5 European countries. Now we're actually, it says 21 countries. We're actually going up closer to like 25 countries, as Korea is now opening, and then we have our South America region opening very soon too. So I think that that's pretty amazing. So we are all over the world. 2011, now this is where it got really cool, because they moved to Florida and opened a huge corporate headquarters, which many of us have actually went and toured. Now, it does have a slide. I think it's like the only corporate office space that actually has a slide. So on like Fridays, they get to go down it. It's pretty cool. So they moved down in 2011, and we live by the term friendship, fun, and freedom. And even corporate has that everywhere, friendship, fun, and freedom. So 2013. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Inc. 500, the magazine, or even know what a Fortune 500 company is, but we were actually debuted in Inc. 500 magazine for sales over $450 million. Now this year we are pushing beyond $1 billion. So that's massive. 2014, this is something that really hits home for me. We started the Gives Back Foundation. Now we work with many, many different nonprofit organizations. We have things that help with getting rid of sex trafficking. We have things that help kids overseas that don't have anything, food, education, anything. So we're able to get back to them. We also just launched working with the troops and helping them with their PTSD issues. So that's something that's amazing as well. And then 2015, Never Stop Dreaming. Coach Mark and Miss Cindy actually, they own an island now. They bought an island, and they have a ranch, and they literally had one of their dreams come true, which is amazing, because I know they had this on their dream board years prior. So Coach Mark even opened a golf course. What man doesn't want to do that, right? Goodness. And then 2018 and beyond, we just started our What the Fit movement. So that is an app and a community where you can come together and help each other. You guys can do workouts. You guys can have meal plan ideas. And we also just launched our Keto Works line, which you guys are going to learn a bit about. So we've been around for a while, and the history is amazing. And we are still ground floor and just getting started. So right here, this is our flagship product that I talked about. So you guys can see you can cut it in half. You can wrap anywhere from the chin down. You can keep it on for 45 minutes or keep it on all the way up to 8 hours, totally up to you. I keep it on for a few hours just because I like having the goodness on me, and I figure, hey, if you're paying for it, why not keep it on? Let's see. Tan, do you want to add to the wrap?
Yes, of course. So I'm just answering. I see a lot of you guys are asking questions in here. Yeah, you guys, the wrap was something I was super, I was intrigued about with it, right? Because I had no idea what it was. A lot of people think, you're putting it on and you're going to look like a Victoria's Secret model after, right? And I mean, I didn't know what it was. I just kept seeing this girl post about it on Facebook, and I thought I didn't think she was crazy. I thought she was onto something, what type of, wrap, we have one for the face too, that is going to tighten, tone, and firm your skin anywhere from the neck down, and I had to try it, so the cool thing is we always say with whatever you're doing, we all know that it's a lifestyle, right? So, you know, and these wraps work. Like, I know if you've had a baby or if you've lost or gained weight, or maybe you have a trouble area, I mean, you just put on that wrap and they seriously work. And you know what I was telling the girls, like whenever I travel, I retain water, my ankles swell. I literally wrapped my ankles and my feet, and like they went from like being puffy and like annoying, and it just detoxes your body, right? So it's super cool how they work. And I mean, there's no other company out there like this. You can't buy this product from anyone except an It Works distributor. And the one for the face is so cool. I mean, who doesn't want a tighter, healthier, looking skin, and they just feel good. I mean, you have your own little spa at home, right? So I love the wrap because, I mean, there's all products out there, but ours, there's nothing out there like the wrap, right? And that is our flagship product, like Chelsea had said. And the cool thing about our company is we have something for everyone. I mean, I remember my husband literally like making fun of the wrap, and he's like, okay, what is it? And then, he was an athlete before, and he's gained some weight. I mean, whatever, right? But he tried the wraps and he's like, oh my God, and we have so many male customers and we have male distributors. And it's like, look at this guy right here. I mean, seriously, I saw stuff like this and I was like, come on, what is this, right? But they work, right? Haha, it works, because it works, right? So, and you know what, the results last depending on your lifestyle. They really do. I mean, I like to wrap before I go on vacations or trips, or I like to just wrap at night, put on a wrap at night, and just, I don't know, it just feels good if you have a function, or maybe you're going to an event or a party and you just want to feel good. And, so yes, Danielle, your thighs too. I love wrapping my thighs. It feels really cool, so, 45 minutes. I mean, I like to wear them longer, but we recommend 45 minutes for your first time anyway.
We also say 1 is a treat, 4 is a treat, 4 come in a pack, and then 8 to 12 is a full transformation. So it is suggested that you take, 4 in the same area, because that's 1 full treat. So, and it's not a quick fix. Obviously, like Tan said, you can't go to McDonald's and have a Big Mac and then wrap and then think you're for a secret model tomorrow. This is supplements. You supplement things into a health regimen, right? So it comes down to what your overall health goals are. But this is something cool that really is really awesome for the skin. It's extremely hydrating for it, and you're just going to put really great botanicals into it, and it's going to continue working actually for 72 hours after. So that's amazing.
And everybody's so intrigued with it. Everybody wants to try it. Like, I have customers and distributors, like I said, a lot of my customers become distributors, and you know what? We'll get into the Define Gel, but like everybody is so intrigued about this product, right? Because it's, like who's ever heard of like a wrap, right? It's so cool, so our Defining Gel, so this is like our sisterhood product to the wrap. It is honestly amazing. I use it for an all-over lotion. It improves skin's texture and tightness. Basically gets rid of cellulite. I had really bad cellulite after I had my daughter, like the backs of my thighs. And honestly, I just started using the Defining Gel and rubbing it backs of my thighs every day. We all get cellulite, right? Come on. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Like, I love it. It's also good for burns. We were in Florida, like I said, at Disney for like, seemed like forever, you guys. We were seriously there. And it was hot, right? And I use the Defining Gel like every single day. And it just feels so nice and good on your skin, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Chelsea, but like, look at the before and afters. We always recommend to take pictures. That way you can see your results, right? So this is one of my favorite products for sure.
Yeah, it's unscented, and actually a lot of people were replacing their lotion with this just because, again, it's very hydrating. It's going to be good for, varicose veins and things like that over time. So that's something that's super beneficial as we age too. So it's just a really awesome product. And now you can use this any day of the week. You don't have to be wrapping to use it. But something that's really cool is to pair it with the wrap, because like I mentioned, the wrap, what's the word I'm looking for? The wrap botanicals keep working for 72 hours after. Well, this you can continue using and kind of enhance that. Mm-hmm. So it's very cool to use together, but you can use separate, absolutely. This product I love. Tan, I know you love, and I know Harlan, your baby girl, loves for sure. These are our superfood drink. great for energy, great for getting your fruits and veggies in. Not meant to be a replacement for your fruits and veggies. You can still eat those in your meals, but you know, Tanis and I are both trainers, and I know I don't get the daily dose that I should get every single day. But it comes in berry, orange, and now chocolate, which we introduced in June. So really awesome.
Yeah, the greens are amazing. And there's lots of different, you know, the cool thing about our greens is that, you know, like they alkalize, detox, and balance your body. You're getting 52 herbs, nutrients, superfoods, and 34 fruits and vegetables. And the cool thing about our greens is I never badmouth anything, but ours have no fillers in them. They're all natural, soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, vegan, which is super important to me because whether you're a mom or you have kids or maybe you don't have kids, but you just want to be careful with what you put into your body, right? I mean, there's lots of stuff out there on the market, right? And I've tried everything. I've tried tons of products over the years. Like I said, the cool thing about our products is they are all natural. They are all plant-based, you know, all natural botanicals. You know, you're not having all these extra fillers and junk that you don't know what's in it, right? Because unfortunately, a lot of products, you know, at stores or out on the shelves, they have a lot of extra ingredients that aren't normally shared. They just are in the product, and it's just like a mystery. You don't know what it is. Our products, you will never have a problem with that. And it's super important, you know, like, you know, whether I said, you know, whether you have kids or don't have kids or whatever, it's super important what you put into your body with with illnesses or disease or anything, right? So these alkalize your body, which is super, super important to fight off disease, cancer, you know, anything, right? So I actually have my dad drinking the greens now. Like, you know, he has cancer, and, you know, this is a really good product to alkaline your system. So everybody loves our greens. It's like one of our top products for sure.
It is, yeah. I mean, anytime, especially with flu season going around, our nephew, I say he's on a cheese diet. Like, he just loves cheese. That's like but we know that if we can give him, because kiddos can have a scoop or half a packet, adults have a full packet or 2 scoops, and we do have chew form. So it's like a healthy Starburst, essentially. Kiddos can get one of those, adults will get 2, but we'll mix the chocolate greens and milk for him, and then he has no idea. He just thinks it's like chocolate milk, and he runs around and he drinks that, and we know he's getting his nutrients in. So that's really cool too, and a good thing to keep in mind. Now we have our cleanse. This is freaking awesome. Okay, so we have a 2-day cleanse. Yes, you can eat on it. No, you won't be running to the bathroom. We say it's white pants approved, TMI, but we're honest. So this is something, my first cleanse, I actually lost 7 pounds of junk. You can actually carry up to like 15 pounds of just nastiness in your colon and your intestines. So that right there can weigh you down and just make you feel bloated. So this is something that's really good for you. And it's, I always say it's 4 ounces. So I say it's about the size of my hand. I have small hands, but it's about the size of my hand. And it's super easy to get down. To me, it just tastes like a fruit juice. And again, like it says, there's no harsh effects. And again, it's natural. So
it tastes like a tangy margarita, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
And honestly, you guys, you're just going to eat healthy with it and drink water. Drink lots of water, like Chelsea said, and it's for 2 days. It's easy, right? So I know the cleanse has been super helpful helpful for many of my customers and distributors on the team and everything, and it's great. Like, I love it. I'm actually starting one tomorrow because I got back last night, and I should have started today.
Yeah.
But I have one with my name on it in my fridge.
Right, and we're not promoting weight loss essentially. Like, fat loss with this, but we just are promoting that de-bloating and getting your intestines and your colon, getting that junk out of your system.
Exactly.
But a lot of people, obviously, like I lost 7 pounds my first one, and I just felt good. I had like a natural energy about me, though it doesn't have caffeine or anything. I just felt better, and it made my day go better. So
yeah, exactly.
Really cool. And then Tan, do you want to talk about ThermoFight?
Yeah, the ThermoFight, you guys, it's a natural thermogenic weight loss formula. So basically with it, I have people who take it every single day, or maybe they just take it when they work out. It increases your calorie burning. So it's going to boost your metabolic rate, boost energy. And, a lot of people take it before a workout. A lot of people like to take it before breakfast and lunch. It just kind of depends what your lifestyle is like. I really like this product because I have a lot of customers who are on this who are maybe on products before that they were products that had a lot of extra junk in them, like I said, that you don't need, right? It's super important, like I said, when you're taking a product or supplement, that you know what's in it, right? So I like this because, again, in the past, I'd tried many different, weight loss or type of formulas. I know Chelsea has, I know a lot of people have. And the Fat Fighter, oh my gosh, it's amazing, you guys. And I mean, a lot of people take this every day. I honestly recommend people, you know, if they're trying to have a healthier lifestyle, eat better and then use this when you need to, right? I mean, I have a customer who literally added this and she lost, oh my gosh, she lost a lot of weight, but it's because she was taking it, you know, after those kind of treat meals, right? I don't like to call them cheats because everything in moderation, right? But you're going to basically take 2 of these, you know, 15 to 30 minutes after your largest meal, your treat, or, you know, maybe you're having you know, one of those days and you're having some alcohol. You can actually take this before you go to bed and it's going to cure hangovers. I forgot to do that last week. I don't drink a lot, you guys, but this is a great product. So it balances your healthy blood glucose levels. It's a cactus-based formula, and it's going to absorb less fat and carbs in your body. So if you're eating a heavy carb fat meal, you're going to take this, and it's going to release out of you. So you don't have to worry about that. And it does work, seriously. You need this for making plans and everything.
We usually do a science project, but we won't break that out tonight. But yeah. We usually do a science project to actually show you guys how it works. Maybe we'll do that next week. But
Tara and I know these work well, right, Tara? Tara and I use these. We ate a bunch of cookies one day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't remember. I think that it's an amazing product, and you know, it definitely does help if you do have a few adult beverages. It's fantastic. I actually had somebody ask, you know, why does it not absorb 100% of the fats and carbs, guys? And that's because if there is a product that says it's going to absorb 100% of something, run, because your body needs everything in moderation, right?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. You're going to be getting what you need, but it's going to get rid of the excess that could add bloat or even keep fat on you over time. So it's a really cool product. Now our shake, this one's awesome. It is a plant-based protein powder, which a lot of people are like, I promise it doesn't taste like something you get from your backyard. It actually tastes really delicious. We have vanilla and chocolate, so super basic. There's no crazy additives in it. As you can see, it's soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. So it's awesome. And it is made with gluten-free ingredients because I know a lot of people have a gluten intolerance.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And like you said, like there's no filler. There's a lot of protein, you guys. Whether you're having a whey or an isolate, a lot of that stuff isn't good for you. You know, like I said, I never badmouth other companies or products, but you have to be really careful with protein. Trust me, you don't want to have a lot of those proteins out there. There's tons of extra junk in them that your body does not need, right? So where does that junk go, right? It's not good. It's not good for your liver. It's not good for your intestines, you know? So ours is super clean, and which is really good, and 15 grams. That's all your body can really absorb. If you see a protein that says like 31 grams of protein, your body doesn't even digest that amount, really. I know that, so listen to me.
Right?
Yeah.
She isn't a nutritionist. Listen to her. And then this is awesome. And this actually just came out today. Our new ketones in Keto Go. Now we're still learning about it. That's for sure. But this is going to be a part of our Keto Works line, which you guys will learn about the keto coffee. No, you don't have to be in ketosis to utilize these products.
Yeah.
Ketosis essentially is moderate proteins, low fat. No, what is it, Tan? Say
high fat, moderate protein, and super low sugars and carbs. So it's a lifestyle too, right? And like I actually had followed it starting middle December for a month and a half, and then I went to Florida. And I mean, you can go off of it and have sugars and carbs. I mean, nothing happens to you, but it's a super great, effective way. You know, whether you want to lose fat, increase your energy focus, your body goes into fat burning mode, and it starts working off your fat stores and not your glucose stores. So, you know, basically your body is, I mean, you're going to get lean, you know. So it's really good for people, you know, whether you're suffering any kind of, you know, like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything, but if you're suffering with any type of illness, I used to have migraines, and, you know, like Michelle's saying with PCOS, migraines, I had a head injury, and I haven't had a migraine for over a month and a half, and I had a head injury a couple of years ago. So that was huge for me. And I mean, you don't have to follow a keto diet like Chelsea said, but it will put your body into, you know, fat burning mode, whether you go on the diet or not. So this is a really cool product. I'm super excited about it. our coffee, you guys, is amazing.
Yeah, the
I swear
coffee.
my husband is like an addict on this stuff. And the creamer, I'm so excited. Mine should be here any day. I can't wait. Did you get yours yet?
No, it's on the way.
Okay,
So
awesome.
hopefully within this week, yeah. So this has been huge for us, and it was released a couple months ago. And what it is essentially is going to be essentially a fat burning coffee, because you're putting in your body the MCT oil, the grass-fed butter. Ours even has collagen. It doesn't look like a normal coffee. So it actually comes in like a white powder. And what I do, how I prepare mine, is I actually put some lukewarm water in a mug, and then I pour it in, and I put 2 scoops of chocolate greens in, just because I want to get that extra umph. And get the fruits and veggies in, and then I froth it up, I stir it up, and then I run hot water through the Keurig, and it's just this yummy, like wholesome drink. For me, it tastes like a mocha.
I do that with ice, though. I ice it. Like I put it in a blender.
I need to try that, actually.
It's
It's
so
awesome.
good. It's like an ice cap.
Yeah.
Healthy, good for you.
Yeah, and I do fasting in the morning, so that's something that I'll take, and then I'll eat actually around like lunchtime, so like 12 o'clock. And this holds me over. You're not starving yourself by any means, but what you're going to be doing is just fueling yourself with really healthy fats, and your body's going to become a fat burning machine with this. The keto creamer is essentially the same thing. You're going to get the same benefits, but now you can put it in your own coffee at home that you have. So that's something really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool that we have a product literally for everyone. I mean, those are just some of our main products. And this is the What the Fit app that Chelsea was talking about earlier. It's so cool. It's free, whether you're a customer or distributor, or maybe you're just wanting to check it out. It's basically healthy meal workouts you can do at home. You can win prizes. You can win supplements. It's super cool. And we have a whole Facebook page too for it. So, who doesn't like free? I mean, it's so cool. And we can win points on it too. If you're a distributor, you get Fit coins and you can win product, and it's super cool.
It is. And for this month, for new distributors, you're actually getting this Fit 5 that you're seeing here. So you're getting 5 days worth of Greens on the Go. I mentioned that they come in orange and berry. So you're going to get 2 orange, 3 berry. You're going to get a full cleanse. So all 4 bottles. You're going to get a little cute mini defining gel, 5 keto coffees, which we just talked about, and then 1 ultimate body applicator. But on the flip side of that, in your kit, you're already getting 1 full package, 1 full treatment of the ultimate body applicator. So you're actually getting 6 that you can reuse, or you can resell those for $25 a piece if you want, and make your money and then some right back. So that's pretty cool too. And you get a really cool towel to go, wipe yourself off when you're working out. So it's a pretty cool thing. You can also order that as a customer if you wanted to, but it does come free for new distributors. And then we have.
And it's so cool because you're getting all that product basically for free, and to launch your business,
Literally.
I had that when I started, right? But it's super cool. We have so many people taking advantage of that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Fit 15. Like, we have all these different packs. The Fit 30, I have a customer who just ordered this today. She's super excited. She loves the coffee. She loves the cleanse. She loves the wrap. She loves the green. So now we've come up with this kit. And, she has some extra weight she wants to lose. And she's excited because she's getting, like, all this in the pack, right? So just depending on your goals, we have packs, or, your distributor can put a different pack together for you depending on what your goals are. I mean, we have skincare. We have everything, right? So it's not all just lifestyle, weight loss, and all that. But we have something for everyone, which is super cool.
Yeah, it's
awesome, Alexis. This is the exciting part, you guys. This is what blew me away. Hey, Chelsea?
Yeah, this is wild. Totally.
I mean, so this is our earnings by rank. So when I saw this when I first joined, I was like, okay, what? Like, this is American dollars. So, excuse me, an average distributor who just joins is going to make an average of $51 US a month, if they're just kind of, getting started. Now, if they're really going to take it to the next level and really want to grow their business, they become executive, they're going to make an extra, $250 or so a month. Mm-hmm. Then when they go Ruby's average about $500 to $600 US a month. And then Emerald, which is super exciting right now. So when you go Emerald in your first 2 months, not only are you going to make about $950 to $1,000 US a month, you're also going to get a $5,000 US bonus. So that's 6,700 Canadian. This is crazy right now. We have so many girls and guys on the team who are getting this bonus, it's literally crazy. Like a $5,000 bonus. Like, I don't know about you, but like that is life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
So Diamond, you guys, is, you know, a lot of the girls were sharing about Diamond is super exciting because our CEO says it's basically when you get to the point where it's a leadership level. I mean, they're all leadership levels in my opinion, but it's where you really have the license to print money. When you become a Diamond leader, you're averaging about $2,000 US a month, and you start opening up the entire compensation plan, which is super exciting. Double Diamond, you're averaging about $4,000 to $5,000 US. Triple Diamond, I mean, these are all just averages, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 US a month. President, which is super crazy. Presidential, this is an average of $14,000, you know, US a month. But this is, I mean, this is such like an average. Ambassador, which is $33,000 US a month, which is, I'm a presidential and I average ambassador pay. So these are all US dollars, and the girls all range differently. So some people can join at Ruby and be making emerald, right? Some people could be at double diamond and be averaging a triple diamond. So it just kind of depends on your business. And these pictures below are pretty cool. A lot of us went on the cruise last year. Chelsea, myself, and a bunch of other girls. So we have all these like leadership retreats and, you know, trips that we go on. It's super exciting.
Yeah. The thing, like, you guys see the cruise ship outside of Miami, which I always love that picture. I just think it's so cool. Coach Mark, our CEO, we call him Coach. Obviously, I mentioned earlier, he's a former basketball coach. He instills all of those things in us too. You know, he treats us just like we're one of his own, essentially, he and his wife. But this right here, he actually rented out the 4th largest ship in the world. And that's all It Works distributors. We earned that. And we didn't have to pay a dime to get on the boat. It was just amazing. Restaurants included too. So we were taken care of and we were treated like kings and queens. And that's how this company always treats us. There's always incentives. There's always just a really amazing leadership poured into us in kindness. So it's just really cool. And it truly is a life changer. Wanted to talk about this really quick, just so you guys kind of know the difference. A loyal customer essentially gets the same discount as a distributor, so it's 40% off. And during that time frame, you guys, you can actually earn perk points. So you accumulate a shopping spree while you're getting healthy, you know, whether that be weight loss, weight gain, or maybe you're, you know, utilizing the products to help combat a bodily ailment, whatever it may be, or maybe you just want to grow your hair out with our hair, skin, and nails. Same scenario. You're going to get that discount throughout, and then you can switch it up every single month if you want to. So really, really cool thing there.
And I love that you mentioned the hair, skin, nails, because honestly, I have a sideline friend who's a presidential diamond. She joined. She owned a little spa like in her basement that she had, and she loved the hair, skin, nails. Joined, and now she's a presidential diamond, you know, and she just loved the products and shared it with everybody, right? So it's pretty cool because everybody wants to use our products. Who doesn't want to get paid to help people? I mean, I love helping people regardless, but I joined this to help my family and to help other families get out of debt, right? So it's really cool. Like Chelsea had explained before, you know, if you want to join the team, it's $99 US, it's 133 Canadian, and you're getting all that right there, plus the Fit 5 that she just went over. It's crazy. All that product is worth probably like $300 something.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know, and you know, like you can sell those wraps right away. Like we have lots of girls and guys who join the business and maybe they want to get their money back right away. So they can sell those wraps in their kit. And then they have all that product for free. And then they can start building a business. And the cool thing about our team is, you know, our team, we're an amazing team and we work together. We have a Facebook group that's literally 24/7 support. You can go post up there at 2:00 in the morning and someone will respond to you. So it's crazy. We have all the training tools and everything you need to, you know, be super successful in this business. So whether people join to make $500 a month, or maybe people join because they want to make $20,000 a month and, you know, retire and their spouse or whatever they want to do, we have something for everybody. So, you know, right now it's crazy with this bonus, you know, and there's unlimited bonuses you can get weekly for helping your team. Unlimited $100 US bonuses. I got mine the other day. I was at Disney on Thursday, and boom, I got an email saying that I had almost $300 in bonuses. And I was like, oh, that was nice while I was at Disney and I was spending all this money. It was super cool. You know, it's just super cool being able to help people and get rewarded with that. So our company is amazing because they want us to do well. You know, we do well, we help people, they do well. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Mm-hmm. It absolutely is. And I mean, again, I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about like my story a little bit briefly. And the thing is like, yeah, it's considered direct sales, but you don't want to treat it that way. You genuinely just want to share your adventure and share who you are and help people. And then when you do that, it kind of just happens naturally for you. You know, you don't want to slide into somebody's messengers and say, buy this for $9.99. Like I said, don't be the late night.
Yeah.
People turn that off, right? But just be relatable and share who you are and be kind and positive and happy, and just really help people with their goals and walk hand in hand with them. And that's all you do. And, you know, don't worry about what people think on social media. You know, if you're doing it the right way, which you have proper training with us, then people are going to be inspired by you, right? And they're going to be inspired by your journey and by who you are. And the fact that you jumped in to change your family's life or your current situation, which is very cool. So, you know, you always have us in your corner. So that's something I hope that is an awesome thing for everybody.
Exactly what Chelsea said. And like, you know, a lot of us joined. We hadn't done anything like this before. You know, I love how Michelle shared what she had tried other things before, you know, but the cool thing about our company is that, you know, and I don't know a lot about other companies, but the cool thing about our company is they really want us to do well. We work together with corporate and we have the training. We have, you know, every product that you can imagine. I mean, we have so many products. Literally. And like I said, when I joined, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just excited. I was sharing the products that I was loving and using. And then I just started, the more people I was helping, I was making money, right? So it's a win-win. And I mean, like Chelsea said, we have so many products, you know, we could go on and on, but, you know, we're just blown away by this opportunity. I can't even believe that, you know, I never expected I'd be doing anything like this. And now I'm a full-time family. A few years ago, we were in debt up to our eyeballs. And now, like, it's about, like, the freedom of time, you know, and I share this with people because, you know, we were not in a good place, you know, and most people are struggling with something, whether maybe they have an income, but maybe they don't like their job, or maybe they never see their kids, or maybe they never see their spouse, or maybe they just want more in life, extra. Maybe they want to go on a family trip. I wasn't able to go on family trips a few years ago. Right. You know, I've been on 2 family trips in the past couple of months, and we're going away again in a month and a bit because we can, right? Because we're able to do those things because I was literally at Disney World and on my phone helping, you know, customers and team and stuff with their business or signing up, getting products. So it's really cool, you know. Does anyone have any questions? I know, you know, we want to keep this about an hour, you know, and we really appreciate everyone coming on, all these packs, everything. We could go on forever talking about everything.
I mean, we could talk forever because we literally have like close to like 50 products now. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
For something for everybody. It's not just weight loss and weight gain. A quick snippet, Confianza stress relief product. I love it, obviously, and it's empty because Relief is really awesome for healthy joints. Phil takes that. He plays hockey, so he's got a lot of bumps and bruises, and we got to keep him healthy. So he takes that. And then New You, we both take. It's good for your natural HGH. You lose that over time as you get older, so it's going to help with that, and it's also going to help build lean muscle mass. And the sleep that you get with this product is thebomb.com. I sleep like a baby. And Regular is also for a colon cleanse. We'll say that.
Yeah.
So it's just good for regularity, but those are some really cool products too for bodily ailments. And then our energy drinks, awesome. We have a really cool product for women that are in those stages of menopause that are really great for them to gain some relief. Our probiotic is unlike anything that's on the market right now.
I love the probiotic.
No fillers. Just like Tana said about all these products, there's no fillers in this. So you know that you're getting pure probiotics and even a prebiotic. So it's something that's really good for you. Your gut is 75% of your being, guys. That's your mood, that's your stress levels, that's everything. So I think everybody should be on a really good probiotic. I take that daily for sure.
Yeah.
And then essential oils. Everybody loves those. Those are so good.
I love the oils.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little diffuser with it. And And these are just stories in between. Like I said, like, it's crazy to me, you know, how quickly your life can change with this business, whether health-wise, income-wise, freedom of time, whatever people have joined for. Like you heard the ladies all sharing their stories. Everybody has a different story. And you know what? It's special. What our team has is super special. You know, most of these women and men I have never met before. I didn't know. I mean, a lot of them, like Chelsea and a few other girls, I knew from before, from a long time ago. But you know what? The people that have come into my life, it's been like, you know, there's girls and guys on this team who have changed their lives so quickly, you know, just sharing what they love. And, you know, it doesn't matter if your background is in health, or maybe you're a nurse or a teacher, it doesn't matter. Or maybe you were a gym manager and bartended like me. Like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy what this income and, you know, the freedom and the products can do for people's lives. You know, like changing people's lives is a big deal. And it's really special what we get to do and what our company is all about. You know, we work hard together, we fight hard, we dream big. And, you know, before when they used to say that, I was like, okay, like, why do they keep saying this? And then, you know, the more I learned and how my team started growing, it's super special. Like traveling on work trips and seeing girls and guys on my team, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy, you know? So I never thought I would be like a top incomer in the company. And, you know, now all those people I used to see on stage, like I'm up with those people, and so many of my girls and so many more of my girls and guys will be as well. So yeah, we're really happy that you were able to come out tonight with us, you guys. I can't even talk, sorry. But I really appreciate you guys. I know I appreciate all the ladies speaking tonight and just sharing their stories. If you want to come check out our team page and ask us any questions, we're more than welcome to help. If you have a question for any of us, I'm always happy to chat with anyone. I can talk, I can call you, I can whatever, or message me on Facebook. We're more than welcome to help. And the coolest thing with our businesses is that we help each other. You know, people join, we want to get them going right away. We can do a party for you. And a lot of people do this through social media. A lot of people like to do vendor events. Maybe you like to do more parties, or maybe you don't want to do a party. Maybe you want to do all social media, because did you know that the average person checks their phone 100 times a day? I mean, you might as well get paid for it, right? So if anyone has any last minute questions, or if any ladies have anything you wanted to share last.
Awesome. That was really great. Thank you guys for hopping on. We're super grateful for you, and hopefully you leave inspired or with some questions answered. Definitely, we're here for you guys. So.
And we're going to be doing this every week. So if you're here with us right now and you know this might be right for someone, or maybe, you know, it's not right for you, but maybe your family member or friend really needs this opportunity. Like, you know, we're more than welcome to happy to share anything that you have any questions about or anything. Because like I said, like I had to just have an open mind for this, because a lot of people think, you know, you go work 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, and maybe you love your job, and that's different, right? But you know what? Most people just need extra in their lives, you know, whether it's financial or freedom of time or to see their kids or their family or whatever it is, right? So having that extra side hustle is also nice, you know, like I said, my husband lost his job when I was on mat leave, and we literally had no income coming in, right? And we had a house and cars and a baby, and like, it was scary, right? So when I joined this business, I just said, this is going to change our lives. I went all in, had no idea what I was doing. I learned, and now I'm a top earner, and our team is just thriving. It's been amazing. So thank you guys all so much. This is recorded, so if you have anyone who maybe missed tonight, let us know, and we can send them over the recording. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Yeah.